Hey boys, welcome to the first episode of the Roosters career mode, and we're starting it off with a bang. Like usual, we're starting in the Auckland 9's, which is always good fun. Always get a chance to test out the new fellas, the new team, try out some youngsters, and you'll see the team here. We've got Mitchell, Tuivasa-Sheck, a couple of young fellas in the side. We haven't picked the full strength side. We got a few big guns on the bench, but yeah, I decided to go a little young, test the young guys out. It's a good opportunity. I mean, I'm gonna stick with Nicarima. He's pretty badly rated. I think, like I said, he's like 67 overall. But I want to test to see how he improves. Like, he's obviously, I don't know, how old is Nicarima? Jaden, maybe like 19, 20 at the most, surely. Latrell Mitchell actually isn't too bad. I think he's like 77, which is pretty decent. Johnny Tuivasa-Sheck, obviously Roger's younger brother. He's not bad as well. He's in the high 70s. As right there, we playing a little loose. Not used to controlling a whole team, and especially not used to playing in the 9's like this. So I thought there would be someone outside of me. Didn't happen. Right here though, put a nice little grubber. Fucking Ferguson though, he spills his lollies. He could have picked that up and scored. The Broncos dude was right there, but not the best hands by Blake Ferguson, who we do have in the side. Latrell Mitchell is playing fullback though in this, as he does come up with the nice tackle there. The Broncos got a bit fortuitous, but taking it away, and we get called for offside. So game has started off a little sloppy, I'm gonna say, but a big tackle here. Latrell Mitchell again. He's been impressive in defense, honestly, to start this game, as the Broncos get the first real opportunity to post some points. And right here was that bullshit. Didn't have a dummy half, but the ref called him offside. Couldn't make the tackle. But we're pretty much just defending for our lives. Jake Friend comes up with a huge tackle right there. Holds the ball up somehow. I don't know how he did that. He must have rolled him over, got his hands underneath it, but still 0-0. 6 minutes in this first half, and the Broncos once again on the attack, but Orbison this time comes up with a crucial intercept to halt their progress. The decent little grubber there, and the Broncos throwing a little loose. Ferguson comes up with it. Actually, who was that? Maybe Mitchell. But I put the grubber in because, I wasn't expecting the intercept. But we bombed a try right there. The Broncos, it was a nice little grubber. They tried to throw it around in there in goal. Very risky. And it didn't cost them at the end of the day. So 0-0 at half time. But the Broncos are going to start the second half off pretty poorly with an early intercept. And that's saying the Broncos did a lot. Just loose passes. Gave us cheap possession. I guess in the first half they had a lot of ball, but they just couldn't capitalize. We spread out here. Daniel Tupou on the wing. I think it's Darius Boyd. Actually, who was playing fullback? Actually, yeah, it's not James Roberts. Roberts is on the bench. Darius Boyd is fullback, and he came up with a few big tackles. And right here, Nicarima, I was straight through the gap. I should have just scored, but once again, right there, I was actually very surprised that no one was outside of him. Everyone was just on the right side of the field, but good play here. Gets it out to Mitchell. Just had no momentum though. The Broncos covered up nicely. I thought it was a try for all money, but still 0-0. Nicarima, bit of room to move. Gets it back to Tuivasa-Sheck. Gets it onto Nava. Big tackle coming in though. Try to get that last pass away. Probably would have scored. And right here, I was going to try to run it, but they all overran the play. Mitchell puts in a pretty decent grubber actually. Gets the offload away, and I thought this was a forward pass, but it was actually a knock on from the Broncos, and I got a little flustered. A poor pass there, and Ferguson decides to throw it over the sideline. He didn't want to have the ball anymore, so that's all good. But the Broncos coming out of their trouble area again, throw another intercept, I should say, and gives us more opportunities, and we just have to capitalize, And I will say, obviously this is pretty sloppy play from us, but yeah, this is the first full team match that I've played in so long. As Latrell Mitchell straight through here. Darius Boyd though comes up with a huge tackle once again, and this is on legend difficulty. I guess I should get that out there. It is on legend difficulty, so it's not going to be super easy, but we're putting up a bit of a show here, as just another chance. The Broncos coming out of their end. It was good defense by us, and they just kicked it into their own player. and we pretty much have to do something here. We could have taken the 2, but you know, it's the 9's, man. We have to go for the try, and we spread out here. Latrell Mitchell onto Tuivasa-Sheck, goes for the corner, dives in there. Darius Boyd coming across, tries to make the tackle, but couldn't quite affect it. Nice little pass there. And the two young guns combine to finally take the lead in this game, as Blake Ferguson is going to be lining up the kick. For some reason, Ferguson is just the default kicker. I don't know why, but I do forget to change that for the next few games. So Ferguson will be kicking for the next couple of games. I just totally forgot to change him. But the Broncos once again throw another intercept, and you know, they were never really in this game, and pretty much on the back of that, we're going to seal it right here. Tuivasa-Sheck with his second try, trying to follow in the footsteps of his older brother. Obviously moved to the Warriors now, but gives Johnny a chance to impress, as another try, 2 tries on debut. I guess this is his debut. Johnny hasn't actually played for the Roosters in the NRL, I don't think he has. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he hasn't. But yeah, this has been a pretty scrappy, pretty sloppy opening 9's game, but you know, it's what we got to expect. We're totally new combination. Definitely not our full strength side, but it's a good young team, as we are going to take the tackle on the last play. So that rounds up the first game in Roosters colours here. A nice solid win over my team, the Broncos. Look at those completion rates. The Broncos were terrible, so were we, but the Broncos were just a bit worse. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and look forward to more in the future.